If I were to mention to you bubblegum, cotton candy, or mango, those might sound actually really appealing. Now, what if I ask you if I were to mix in nicotine, carcinogens, and toxic metals? Seems a lot less appealing, right? Well, this is just one tactic that the vaping industry uses to target younger people and to disguise what's actually in these products. Today, I'm going to be talking about the issue that is young adult e-smokers and the importance of quitting vaping and e-cigarettes. In the last few years, the vaping industry has completely skyrocketed and successfully targeted younger people. Although one common health consequence that has landed many people in the hospital is called EVALI, which stands for e-cigarette and vaping associated lung injury. According to the team of doctors at the CDC, as of October 22, 2009, 49 states, DC, and the United States Virgin Islands had reported over 1,600 cases and 34 deaths due to EVALI. It also can be said of those patients, more than half, 54%, were actually under the age of 25. Shifting from the health effects that are caused by vaping, one aspect that you might not have thought about before is what they can actually do to our environment and the planet. Most people are not aware that in vaping devices, there's a circuit board that contains a lot of different toxic metals that you can't just throw in the trash. And that's according to John Daly of the CRP News. In one of the podcasts I listened to, Vulcan says, as the battery degrades, the compounds in the battery can leach into water nearby. This is really a contributor to a larger e-waste problem we have as a society, meaning that the juice and the nicotine from the pods or the vape can actually seep into our water resources and taint those. Fuller touches on how technically nicotine is considered an acute hazardous waste, meaning that in small doses it can actually be lethal to humans or small animals. Another indirect consequence of using e-cigarettes is on your financial position. When something becomes a habit, it's a lot easier to just forget about how much money you're actually spending on it and justify it. James Willemeyer of MarketWatch says that on average, the annual cost that someone spends on vaping per year is from $1,000 to $1,500, which is a lot of money, especially for younger people and teenagers. That money could be put towards something much more important. Willemeyer also says that some teens say that the majority of their extra money goes straight to buying Juul pods or vapes. Sophie, a teen who delivers pizza 15 hours a week, said that is 100% the case for her. All of her extra money and tips go to Juul pods. Although, not to worry, I have a solution that will make quitting or avoiding vaping devices so much easier. Almost all young adults and teenagers are on social media every day. It's a great platform to reach millions of people. And specifically, Truth Initiative is America's largest nonprofit public health organization completely dedicated to the prevention of tobacco use. They have a variety of different resources available to help quit smoking and specific ones for young adults and teenagers. To name a few, they said that they use provocative videos, creative digital and social channels, signature Truth branded merchandise, or a presence at popular music and sports events with the iconic Truth trucks. They also claim that in 2019, 70,000 young people joined the movement against vaping, and in only 2 weeks, 60.8% actually said that they had way less or no use of their vaping device. Most recently, they have launched the Ditch Juul educational campaign. They have partnered with the very popular app for teens and young adults, TikTok, which you would create a 15-second video with creative or unique ways to ditch Juul. I think it's a great way because not only are you getting the information spread worldwide and to so many people, but you're also creating a trend that people will follow and hopefully keep up. So now, what would a world look like if we were to quit vaping? When you decide to quit vaping, your body actually doesn't take long to thank you. In only 30 minutes, you see improvements in your cardiovascular system. In only one day, your heart attack risk falls a significant amount, and after 3 days, the nicotine is out of the body and cravings lessen, according to Kimberly Holland of Reader's Digest. Also, when you quit vaping, you're not only helping the environment and therefore others. If we continue the way that we are, there's going to be serious consequences to the earth and our water resources. The Rocky Mountain Poison and Drug Center reported that without proper hazardous waste disposal, cartridges and residual solution pose a threat to domestic pets and wildlife, and should the residual nicotine find its way into the environment and even to children. So it's very dangerous to not properly dispose of your devices or the juice and pods. And thankfully, when you quit, your pockets will be way more full. The cost of the devices themselves, nonetheless, the pods and juice are way too much. They add up quite fast, and before you know it, a significant amount of money is wasted. On average, you could be saving up to $1,500 annually. You have more money to spend on things that will actually enrich your life rather than harm them. So today I've established that young adults who vape experience health consequences, worsen the environment, and spend way too much money. So, are you ready to join the movement against vaping? Join Truth Initiative's Ditch Juul campaign to help young people get the support and information they need to quit vaping for good. All you need to do is text Ditch Juul to 88709 to join the campaign today. So next time I ask you if you want bubblegum, mango, or cotton candy, you're gonna just say, no, I'd rather have the real thing. Thanks.